So I'm coming on to do a video today. I'm sadly home from work today, this afternoon, because this whole entire week I have been battling a kidney infection. So that is something that I'm kind of struggling with now. Um, with me, it kind of just seems like things just keep getting in my way, and then I psych myself out and don't push myself past it. Now, this particular instance, I've never had a kidney infection before, and if you haven't had one, it's been crap. um, I started with it over the Easter weekend and ended up going to the clinic on Tuesday morning, finding out that I had a kidney infection and have started some medication, but it's been a very slow process for me to get better. So today I just kind of wanted to talk about my struggles. I've gained weight back. I've never really talked about my actual numbers for weight. And I don't know why. I mean, I shouldn't be so secretive about it, but it's one of those things it's a mental hang up, you know? So when I was at my heaviest, I'm going to say it today. When I was at my heaviest weight, which was over 3 years ago now, I was 256 pounds. Now I'm 5'10", 5'10 and a half-ish. So for a woman, I'm on the taller side, but I still carry the majority of my weight in my midsection. So it's not like it's spread out even throughout my body so that it's like hideable or distributed well, I guess. I've always had a tummy. I won't even say a tummy. I'll say a good old stomach. So I was 256 pounds a couple years ago. I got down to 203.6 or something like that 2 or 3 summers ago, so like July of 2013. And then kind of gained a little bit back, got back down by I think it was like around March of 2014, I was back to 207, so I got back down quite a bit again. Sadly, here we are. Tomorrow is April 1st, 2016, and I weigh 237 pounds. I have gained 30 pounds back. I'm really struggling. I wouldn't say I have been inactive. I wouldn't say I have eaten horrible the whole entire time, but I've definitely done both. I still enjoy exercise, but for me, exercise is more of a mental thing, and I'm noticing more and more that I require the mental aspect of it, the exercise for the mental aspect of it. And it definitely does something for my, happiness and drive and ambition. So I definitely know I need to get back at it. I just feel like I keep getting one hurdle after the next, and I let it get me down instead of pushing through it and just deciding that that's what has to be. A week or so ago, I set up a basement workout area. So I have a treadmill down there, a TV so that I can put on DVDs that I already own, and I have all the skills that I've learned over working out within this facility that I was at for a year, where we did boot camp. So, we did a lot of different types of workouts. So I'm familiar with all of them, and I know that I could go down there and I could work out for 45 minutes and I wouldn't have any problem to do it. It's just pushing myself to do it. And I'm also very organization minded, in the sense that I don't actually do as well to just go down and wing it. I'm not a wing it kind of person. I like to be, okay, so A, B, C, D, and E, this is what's going to be done. This is how long I'm going to do it. And, that's just my mindset. So I need, it's it's a constant struggle. Like I said, I need the organization, but I need the motivation to get organized, because right now I'm in one hell of a slump. So I have to make some decisions, and I have to decide what it is I want to do, or how I'm going to do it, because I am going to do it. I have to. I have to do it for myself, and I have to do it for my son and my husband, because it's affecting me, and my ability to be happy and push myself outside my boundaries. So what I'd like to do is set up a meal plan for myself. I have debated on going back to Weight Watchers, but right now I'm really trying not to spend a lot of money in terms of doing this, because I do feel like I have all of the mechanisms in order, and I know enough about it to do it. And if I can have help with my husband for being accountable, and maybe even a friend or two, that I really feel like I can do it without having to spend any money. I will maybe add a little bit of equipment to the basement, and I found a ton of YouTube videos that I can do for workouts. I might add a kettlebell, and I might add one other thing. I just haven't decided what it is yet. So, but I do have some equipment already that I can use, so I shouldn't really need to add too much more. Again, it's just a matter of motivation and getting going and getting myself in that mindset. Because, like I would say, most people, that's one of our biggest struggles, is I know that the exercise makes me feel good, and I thrive, and I do a lot better when I exercise. And I know when I'm eating better and consciously, that I feel better. So it's not like I'm not dumb. I just have to get it back in place and stick with it, and not let anything become an excuse again. When I was losing weight 3 years ago, and I had gotten down to my lowest weight, I felt great. I felt good about my body. I felt like, a lot more energized, happy, outgoing, healthy. But I still needed to continue to do it. And I'm not sure if at that particular time it was what it was that made me stop. But I know that when I was in that mindset, I did really well, and it didn't matter if we had a party or, something bad had happened or whatever it was, I still continued to eat well and exercise. So, it's definitely something I need to work on. So again, I want to come up with a plan for myself for eating, and I want it to be detailed. So I want to lay out everything I'm going to eat every single day, because if I plan it ahead, I really feel like there's not as much thought. There's not as much chance of me straying. Oh, I didn't prepare for that, so now I'm going to have this snack. So that's kind of what I plan on doing. And I may follow the Weight Watcher philosophy. Now I know that they've changed their program. I may do some research about that. I do have an app on my phone that I will show you. The app is, sorry, one second. If you can see it, sorry for the glare. I'm going to go closer here. I'm not sure if it's going to focus that well, but it's this one here with the footprint. And it's called iTrack Bites. Now, they've recently done the update where they have the newest Weight Watchers program. So if I can kind of do a little bit of research somehow through Pinterest, I know that there's different sites through Pinterest where you can kind of find out how the program works and how it runs. That's kind of what I want to do. So I'm going to look into that, and I may follow that and count points, but I'm not quite sure yet. I'll let you know what I decide. And then in terms of workouts, I really would like to strive to work out 5 or 6 days a week for half an hour each of those days. And what I might do, if I do 6 days, I might do 5 half-hour workouts and 1 run or something of that nature, where I'm for sure outside. I'm not going to count going outside and playing with my son for half an hour as exercise. I want it to be individualized exercise. And I really feel like it might be beneficial for me to start getting up earlier in the morning and doing my workout in the morning here at home, and seeing how that goes for me. I do kind of miss the classes that I was in, and if I find that I would thrive better in that environment, I may go back to them. But I'm in school right now, taking French, and I'm working full time, and I sell Scentsy, and we have a 7, almost 8-year-old who's in a lot of activities, and my husband works shift work, so that creates scheduling issues and me getting there. So to pay for something that is only every day at 5:30, well, if I can't get there at 5:30 one whole week, well, then I'm going to give myself excuses as to why I can't work out. So I'd like to get into a mindset of me being able to just work out here. So that's kind of where things stand for me. Here's to honesty and hoping that these videos will also help me be accountable, and reconnecting with you, and seeing where you guys are at in terms of your weight loss. If you have any suggestions of YouTube videos that are good workouts, or some stuff that's kind of like free or very cost effective for me online that I could access, I'd really appreciate any input that way. Just let me know where to go for that, and how you're doing. And I guess I'll be touching base soon. Bye for now.